So should you buy now or should you wait for the crash? So I'm Harvey, I'm a remote property investor, and my mission in life and in business is to live on my own terms. And my mission also is to make as many people live on their own terms via property as possible. So I really want to share this. So with that said, share this information to as many people as possible by please sharing this, hitting the subscribe button if you're new to this channel, press that bell icon so you get notified when we do more videos like this. Hit the thumbs up, really helps them algorithms, and comment below anything that you want me to answer. I'll do my best to answer anybody's questions. So at time of recording this video, but this is relevant to any cycles as well. Like if you follow the 18-year property cycle, properties go up, properties go down, it's cyclical. But they tend to never go down as much as they went down in the previous one, they go back up again. So when is the right time? Should you be buying as it's going down or should you be buying when it's going up? At point of recording this, the market is rapidly growing. So we're in a growth market, but as a result, there's less deals. And I always say to this, what do you want as a property investor? I'm a remote investor, I invest in the Northeast, and one of my favourite things about the Northeast over the last decade has been the fact there hasn't been capital growth. And you might think, why are you happy about no capital growth? Is the less capital growth there is, the more motivated sellers there are. And to do the buy refurb refinance strategy, to force appreciations up, you will get more deals done in a non-growth market with motivated sellers than you would in a growth market. Because when it's a growth market, like one of the main reasons people are motivated is because they need a quick sell. If somebody can sell their property for 5k below the market value and sell it within a few days, they're not going to be motivated to sell it for 20, 30k below that value to sell it in a few days if they can just do it at 5k below that. So you get less deals. So it's the false appreciation versus capital appreciation. Of course, I like a bit of both, but if the market's really climbing, you'll get less deals. And this is the question I'm getting asked all the time at the moment is, should I wait because there's less deals? And for certain, there is less deals. So at point of recording, I've got 4 deals in legals. We've just completed on 2. So there is still deals out there, but we've got the capacity as a team to be on double that amount of deals in legals and deals we've done this last year. So we're nowhere near getting as many deals as we would like to get, but we are still getting deals. And here's why. And I'm going to share with you the hidden benefit also behind not sitting on your hands. So the reason why I'm still getting deals is because we're actively out there trying. You've better off having a small chance than 0 chance of finding a deal. So the more you're out there actively trying to find a deal, the more of a chance you're going to have of getting that. And there is always motivated sellers in any market. What you want to do is not be a motivated buyers and overpay for properties. So do your due diligence, make sure the numbers stack. Also think about where the market could potentially fall to. So in the Northeast, where we didn't get a massive amount of growth previously and the prices are in line with the earnings of the people in the area, I'm pretty confident that even if we do get correction, which we will at one point, I don't feel the correction will be so large here as it will in other areas that have got a massive price per earnings ratio, like wide gap between that, and also have a lot more employment in these other areas that if the jobs went, it could be affected wider. So I'm pretty confident it won't dip so much. So I want to do my due diligence. I want to make sure I've got at least 10 to 15% of equity as a cushion if the market asset price has any fluctuation. So if it did go underwater a little bit, the price, if I bought 100k for example and it dropped to 90k, as long as I have got no more than 90k in the deal, that gives me that buffer of where I'd like to be. Always look for the downside protection. So if it went onto a variable rate, for example, like what you have to think about is if you're in it for the long term getting rental income, as long as that rental income continues, don't matter what the asset price does, if it goes up and down, as long as you're getting your income, cash flow's king, equity is just sort of a bit vanity. But what you want to make sure of, if you only got 2-year fix on it and it does go underwater, and you want to make sure you can loan against it again if the value drops. So for example, if you've got 75% loan to value and it drops 10%, there might not be an 85% loan to value at the end of that. So you might, depending on your risk like profile, you might want a bit of a bigger buffer in there than just the 75% loan to value, or stress test it at, if it went onto a variable rate, would this still earn money? Many deals in the north, hence why I remote property invest, I've got strong enough yields to still give you a return on a variable rate and even up to like a 6, 7, 8% interest rate rise. So test that again against the interest rate rise or it being on a variable. So if you know you're going to get a long-term income from it and you're in it for the long term, and if you look at markets, they will dip a little bit, then they'll go higher than before. If you've got that good rental income, you want to be buying now as long as you've got the right coverage. Yes, it's harder to find them deals now, but this is the hidden benefit of being out there trying to find them deals. All deals get done off a relationship. 1 in 3 deals fall out of bed still at the moment. Most of the deals that I'm getting done at the moment are coming to me via agents, but before they hit the market, because as soon as they hit the market, it's just a bidding frenzy and you've got no chance. But the reason they're coming to me via agents before they hit the market, or coming back to me via agents if they fall out of bed, like because somebody's overbid on it and they can't get lending on it, the reason they come back to me is because I've got a great relationship with agents. That don't build up in 5 minutes. You can't just take in some coffees or some donuts and have a few phone calls with agents and that builds up. That takes time and effort. The quickest way to build that up is via building a social media profile. Agents, like everybody else, is online. And the more touch points you'll get with an agent, the more they get to know, like, and trust you, the more they will send you deals. But you've got to stay fresh on their mind. An example of this is I've got a really great relationship with an agent. I didn't stay fresh on his mind because I was sidetracked doing a few other things. And he told me about a deal before it come to market when he valued it. It didn't come to market for about 2 months afterwards, and I didn't keep them touch points with him. And then as a result, when it come to market, it went into a bidding frenzy, and I didn't get close to bidding on it. But then I was fresh on his mind at this point, because I realised, okay, he told me about it. It come to the market, and I said, look, get me in there, try to get a viewing before this gets out of control on the biddings. He told me where the bidding was, and it got to a point where I no longer would have bid on the property. And I could have kicked myself, because if I kept them touch points, I might have got a deal done on that before it hit that frenzy of bids on the open market. But then, because I'm fresh on his mind again, he then showed me another deal, what we got a deal done on before it hit the market, because I was fresh on his mind. And by the way, I'll get on with this guy really well. I actually went to his wedding, so it's nothing to do with him being favoritism or anything with me like that. It is the fact that I wasn't fresh on his mind. He's busy and he wasn't thinking of me. If I was fresh on his mind, I might have got that deal done on that deal beforehand. So this is that hidden benefit that I was talking about. The more you're out there actively phoning agents, doing viewings, the more you're fresh on their mind. So when deals fall out of bed, or ones come to the market that people say they potentially want a quick sell, the more you're going to be in a position for them to give to you. So even if you do or you don't get a deal done between now and the market cooling, which could be a year, could be 2 years, I feel we've got a long way to go from this. The benefit, the hidden benefit you're going to gain is a relationship to build, because you're consistently turning up. But also, if you document that and document why you're not bidding on these deals and why there's too much money and why you wouldn't bid on them, you're going to be showing yourself, like, you're going to be proving yourself to potential investors down the line who's going to be watching. You're going to have family members and friends, low-hanging fruit, colleagues. They will be watching you, documenting what you're up to and why you're not bidding and why it's not a right deal. And you're going to be qualifying yourself, so when the right deals come through, they're going to potentially want to invest in you because they've seen the due diligence and the effort you've been putting in along the way. So that's the hidden benefit. So for me, it's 100% yes, you should be out there trying to do deals now. If you get one done, bonus. If you don't get one done, it'd be worth more to you. The network and the profile you build off the back of that will give you future deals much more reliable than just the odd deal that you might pick up now. So it's going to be maybe a delayed gratification, but a much more powerful one. So let me know, are you out in the market? Are you still trying to get deals done? We're still out there getting deals done. As I said, we've got 4 in legals, and we're just completed on 2, and we're actively still bidding. So you've got to be in it to win it. It is harder out there, but the hidden benefit that I share with you is going to be way worth more money than you actually doing deals at the moment, because that'll build you a foundation for future deals. And when the market recorrects, you'll be positioned well to be snapping them up. Stick in the comments what you're doing, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit the bell icon, comment below, help me out with the algorithm gods of YouTube. If you find this content interesting, my mission, as I said before, is to help as many people live on their own terms as possible, because that is my why, to live on my own terms, and you can massively do that via property. So to spread this message out, and remember, if you don't evolve your ideas, you never live on your own terms. So evolve your ideas, live on your own terms. Have a fantastic day.